sister. Hey dolls, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Bernice, everybody's big sister, and welcome to another episode of Sister Sessions, Mother's Day edition. Today it is Mother's Day. We are celebrating Mother's Day all over the world, and so I thought let's just have a conversation talking about motherhood, talking about mothers and the roles that they play in our lives. So I decided to have a special guest today. Please do introduce yourself.
My name is Pinky Shezi, newly known as Pinky Ngoma.
Yes.
Pinky Ngoma, and I am an instrument mechanician / instrument technician, and I'm a new mom. So now you can call me Mama Gansika.
Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you.
On your nuptials and your newborn. Your child is how old now?
He's 3 months.
3 months. That is very, 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 very new. So one of the reasons why I chose to interview you specifically for this episode is because you've sort of been through quite a bit in a small space of time.
Yes.
You lost your mom how long ago now?
11 months ago. Next month will be a year.
Wow.
Yes.
That is still fresh. Yeah. So you literally went from being someone's child and now you are motherless and you're a mother,
yes,
all in the space of less than a year.
Yeah.
But I just want us to start by talking about the grieving process, ne?
Okay.
Like, how was it and what do you think got you through the whole process up to now? Because I can imagine that it's not easy.
Yes.
But from just examining you and just talking to you, you seem to be handling it pretty well.
Let me just start off by saying, when my mom passed away, I was 5 weeks pregnant.
Wow. Okay.
So I didn't know. So after my mom's funeral, I kind of fell sick. And then because we used a family doctor, and this family doctor was obviously aware that my mom had just passed on. So I went to him and he told me that I'm depressed, I've got depression, I've got a lot of anxiety, and then he gave me pills. And then I went back to work as normal. The very same day that I went back to work, I fell sick again.
Wow.
I was vomiting.
Yeah.
And then I actually told my husband, look, I'm not getting better actually. I'm very nauseous. Everything I see is blurry. And then
Pregnancy is such a nightmare. Wow.
And then he was like, dude, I've been meaning to ask you, when was the last time you had your periods? Because I've got a packet of pads here and they belong to you and you have not used them. And then I was like, actually, I haven't gone on my periods for quite a while now.
Yeah.
It was almost 2 months since I hadn't gone on my periods.
What made you not notice that?
Because remember, it was
just after
my mom passed away. Yes.
Yeah. True.
Yes. So and then he went to go buy a pregnancy test, and then I tested positive. So I was 7 weeks pregnant when I found out that I was pregnant. So during that time, I don't think I really had time to grieve, because now I had just found out that I'm having this human inside me, growing inside me.
Yeah.
And then after that, basically, because I had a conversation with my gynae and I told him exactly what was happening with me, and because he was explaining to me that I shouldn't be stressed. It's like
it's not good for the baby.
It's not good for the baby, and it's the most what can I say, the most fragile stage of pregnancy. It's the first 3 months. Yes. So I just tried my best not to cry and think about it too much. And I had my husband and I had my mom's family and especially my brother. He's been super amazing with making sure that I'm okay. And he would a lot of times suggest that let's go visit mom's grave.
Wow.
So I think that got me through, and it was something that my mental what do you call it? mental
health for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had the time to digest it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I digested it, and I was excited that I'm going to become a mom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I remember when you told me that you were pregnant, you were like, he's like a consolation from God.
Yes.
From losing your mom.
Yes.
And the Bible does say that God takes and he gives. So
yes.
he definitely took your mom and he gave you your beautiful baby boy. So let's just celebrate your mom a little bit. What is your fondest memory of her?
Oh, my mom was such she was always laughing. Like, you know, the most difficult thing is getting to visit my mom's house.
Yeah.
It's so difficult because I'm so used to coming into the house and then I'll see her face and then she'll start laughing and then I'll be asking her,
yeah.
And then she'll be like, no, nothing. You know? So my mom was she had the most amazing sense of humor. She was super, super funny.
Yeah.
She loved church. The one thing that I always remember about my mom is on Sundays when she'd call me, so yeah, like it's those little things that I remember her with. My mom would call me literally every single day, and even if you tell her, Mama, I'm at work and I'm working, I'm busy with a breakdown, she would never understand. She'll be so upset, and then 10 minutes later she'll ask you, are you done? And I'm thinking, but dude,
it's not that easy.
You know. So like my mom was that type of a person. I mean, if you ask anybody about my mom, she'll tell you that she was just a mom for like
everyone's mom.
Yeah.
Yes. That's beautiful. That's really, really beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna ask you now the lessons that you learned from your mom. I'm gonna ask you to break it down for me.
Okay.
Let's start with the lessons that you got from her regarding relationships and love.
Yeah, my mom. Okay, let me just say about relationships. My mom would always tell me, look, Mdanami, I know we're living in a world where everything is all about money, it's all about a good life, but akusulu uthando lolo. Uthando, it's something that does not revolve around money.
Yeah, true.
So if you really like a person, their personality and how they treat you, then build love based on that, not on the materials things that they will give you. Yes. About relationships. And what was the other question?
It's relationships and love. Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, like my mom was very big on love. Pure love, genuine love. Yeah. That's the reason why I ended up getting married to the person that I'm married to.
Yeah.
We come very far, guys.
Yeah.
I know people look at him now and they think, oh, this guy, you know, but we come from we not say it.
Started from the bottom. Can we say that?
Like
no. Well, it's a good thing you listen to your mom again.
We've grown.
That's beautiful, man. I remember you posted a screenshot of a conversation where she was saying she wishes you true love and all of that. That was so beautiful. And I mean, that's when I said to you, it's just so powerful how much our moms can like speak life into our lives.
I remember when I'm a UJ dropout, by the way.
I didn't know that.
I dropped out of university because I didn't like what I was doing. So when I came back home and everybody was so judgmental, you know, it was not easy.
Yeah.
So I told her, look, I don't like what I'm doing. And then it's funny, with whatever that was happening, my mom saw positive.
Yeah, she still believed.
Yeah, she still believed I was going to become something. Then she asked me, so what's going to happen to your dream of you starting to work at the age of 21?
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Then that means I'm going to have to work even harder to get to that. Yeah. And then I got my first job at the age of 21. And then her words were, yabona ke manje mntanam sowuthola umsebenzi. Njengoba sowuthola umsebenzi, so the next step is for you to get married.
Wow.
And then uzothola abantwana. And then by that time mhlambe ngizobe sengikho emhlabeni. You know, that's still after what happened.
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's literally what happened.
Like, you did me so wrong. It's like, you knew.
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah, like, literally everything that she had spoken happened. Like, my mom would have the most random things to say, especially when things weren't going my way.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and then, a lot of things that she said with her mouth.
Yeah.
And she would literally say, you know, there's one thing that I loved about my mom. Whenever she came to visit my house, she would walk around the yard and she would pray.
Wow.
My mom would literally put her bag down, and then she'd go out. And then this one time, I'm like, okay,
let me check what she's doing.
In my head, I'm like, oh no, she wants to see. Maybe she thinks I'm doing things that are not, you know? And then I followed her, and she was actually praying over my house, praying over. I was still staying with my brother at that time, praying over the cars.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, that is weird.
Yeah.
And then she'd come back and she'd act like she wasn't
doing anything. She was walking around.
It's like, you click green grass. I'm like, oh, okay,
wow. Yeah, I think a lot of us, we wouldn't be what we are without our mother's prayers. Hey.
Yes.
I know she's still praying for you wherever she is.
Definitely.
Yeah. And then what do you think she taught you about life in general?
Life in my mommy. Okay, my mommy, she was disabled.
Okay.
So, a lot of people don't know till this day. Actually, some people that will be watching yeah. So her left side was not working. Stroke.
Yeah.
So the way that she was and how she did things, Mami gave me that drive with, you know what, man, you should really work hard for yourself. That be independent. You don't have excuses. The world doesn't have limits. She was that type of a person.
Yeah.
You know, I would watch my mom do things that able people can't do. And I'll be like, wow. You know, my mom taught me everything that I know today. From cleaning to cooking that I love so much. My mom, she made the best food ever. She baked. And so and you find people umuntu athi mina ngikwazi ukupheka, and I look at them, I'm like,
capable.
No, okay, right. Wow. That's good for you.
Sounds like she was a very resilient person.
Yes,
and very determined.
She fought a lot. She wasn't a person. She didn't want you to feel pity for her.
Yeah.
You know, she'd tell me, I went to a church conference this weekend, and everybody was just helping me, wanting to dress me, and I got so frustrated. Yeah. And then I was like, Mama abakwazi, you can do these things by yourself. So just maybe tell them
I'm good. And she can
do it.
That's amazing. She sounds like, wow, what a woman. And then I know that she wasn't here and she didn't know that you were pregnant and all of that, but what did she teach you about motherhood just by looking at her raising you guys? What did you learn about motherhood?
She taught me that through nanoma ngabe umntwana wakho udinga ini, like as a parent you are a provider. Like even if she didn't have something, like ufike uthi mama esikoleni bafuna ini, you know, she would be like, "Ish, ngizobona." Yeah, but my mom, I don't remember my mom saying, "Hey mntanami, hey, I can't," or "I won't be able to do it."
Yeah.
And then sometimes you ask yourself, okay, what does ungzobona mean? Will it happen? Will it not happen? And she would like make sure it happen. Like my mommy spoiled me and my siblings to the core, like to the point whereby, okay, Mina, because I was a dropout. I didn't really get anything for maybe after matric or for passing university, but my brother got a car for passing matric and going on to
go and study.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she made things happen. Like my mommy was just a teacher, but it was like, this one she's loaded. Literally, even when I started working, my mom began vusa. Even now,
wow.
like now I'm broke and I'm thinking, ish, I'd be calling my mom. It's only 1,000.
Yeah.
My mom would never say, "Hey, angnayo," or "angizobona." She'd be like, "Hayi ngizokuzama mfana." And I'd be like, "Oh, okay." An hour later, and then I'd be like, "Oh, okay."
Get it. But I think just by like hearing about your mom and just learning so much about her, you really are a lot like her. You really are a lot like her.
Okay.
I mean, we've had a lot of conversations on WhatsApp talking about life and all of that, and I've picked up a lot of your character, and I feel like it matches a whole lot of your mom.
Oh, that's a
So
compliment.
I just want to talk now about your own motherhood journey. But I want us to start with, I don't know if you're comfortable talking about how Ntiga was conceived and what led to it, or what you assume led to it. Cause
let me tell you. Okay, so my husband had lost his sister. So we are zila for a month.
Yeah.
So bezilile for a month. So your drought was killing both of us. So that week, guys, we like literally had sex like we were like honey dogs.
Yeah.
We had sex from Monday until I think Friday.
Yeah.
So it was impossible for me not to fall pregnant.
Yeah.
Because at that moment, I was on contraceptives. I actually was, but I was gymming. I can say I completely locked down. We were busy with exercises and what. Yeah. So I was trying to keep my body,
proper.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was drinking amati
And
green teas.
and then let the put them 17.
And then, coming back and and then I think that's how he was conceived, because when we count, really, he was conceived in the beginning of June.
Yeah.
So that's when his mourning period ended.
Yeah.
And we were humping like dogs.
Oh my goodness. And then how was your pregnancy? Like, other than the fact that you were still kind of grieving?
I enjoyed my pregnancy, guys.
I
seriously enjoyed my pregnancy. I ate. I was spoiled. My husband spoiled me. My brother used to come give me food at work.
Yeah.
Chicken licking. He knew.
Yeah.
Chicken licking wings. He'd buy like 24, and so it's because I was eating.
You were well kept. Yeah.
Eating. I'd go visit my brother, and then I'd find net like 10 minutes after ngihlala, then the Uber driver say
wow. He knew what he had to do.
So I enjoyed the massages I got, guys.
Wow.
Belly wraps, bum wraps. Okay.
I think it's important to fall pregnant for people who love you, because then you get that kind of treatment.
Enjoy it.
Because I'm sure there's a lot of women who say, I don't recommend it.
I recommend it, guys.
But I think it's because of their experiences. Because obviously pregnancy is not a smooth ride. As much as Ushoguti was spoiled. I remember you telling me Uti, the sickness, the tiredness, the mood, everything.
The first trimester. And okay, luckily, I'm married to a person on my pants. So even if I was moody and he just give me some space and come give me a belly rub, foot massage, and then I'm like,
we move on. And then how's motherhood going?
I'm spoiling my child, guys.
And you can't even say anything yet.
Oh my word. I'm just enjoying literally spoiling my child and doing all these nice mommy things that I get from Instagram, YouTube,
social media mommies.
Yes, we're doing all those fun things with my son. He's like the sweetest baby ever. So that's why I'm also enjoying
mothering him.
Yes, and I can afford all the things that I want to give to him at the moment. Yes. So it's me. I can afford it, and the dad as well. He's also doing some stuff. So I would really recommend pregnancy, guys.
I love uthi ugcine ngokuthi mase kunalo. Because that's literally my biggest fear. I can barely afford my life. So, you
see, me, Namanje, you see, we're shooting a video and I'm telling you, I neni tatum dan.
Yes,
that's nice.
exactly.
You know, I realized why a lot of moms have prenatal depression. It's because umntwana is literally becomes your life, like
takes over.
Your life revolves around umntwana. It's okay, ulele manje, let me quickly take a bath.
Yes.
Let me quickly brush my teeth. Let me quickly mpege or ngenzi bodlela. You know, it's always okay, ulele manje, let me do something because you can't do anything
unless he's sorted.
Yes, Magavugile, he like really literally wants my attention.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's nice having help.
It's nice affording to get help. And okay, if obviously my mom would have helped me, but because she's not here, I was able to hire somebody to come and help me. So it helps me because I take maybe an hour or two to myself, to myself, to just not think about
and work out because mom bod, you know.
And go to the mall. End up just spending
buying stuff for him, like, obviously.
The other day I said I'm going to buy myself a dress. I didn't, guys. I just bought him some tracksuits.
They really do take over your lives.
But in a good way. If you're ready. I mean, at first I thought,
you're not ready.
Like, I'm not ready.
I was about to say, Guti, you're such a planner. You literally plan every phase of your life. Like, from the conversations that we have, I'm like, you're organized. You planned when you were gonna buy a house, when you're done paying for the house. You plan everything. And Ntsika was not planned.
No,
he was just not planned.
He was not planned. But he came, I was ready financially. And then the emotional part, it comes with time. Because you get used to, okay, this person, I think the first time that I just thought, okay, it's real, was when he started kicking. You know, when this person kicks. And
he's real.
He's real. He's growing. And then my tummy was growing. And that's when I was so late in preparing for him coming, because mentally
you hadn't adjusted.
Because I'm such a planner.
And it wasn't part of your plan.
I'm such a planner. So the last minute saying, I need to organize a room, I need to organize clothes,
all these things,
and, you know. And funny enough, Mina, during my pregnancy, I wasn't a person who would say, I think you're taking a maternity wear or anything like. Because I didn't plan it, so I was kind of like, hey,
it really threw you off track a little bit,
So, but when this, like, the minute that the doctor hands him to you, I mean, you just fall in love, and you're like, wow, a whole human.
Imagine.
My human. Now I must take care of it.
Wow, that's nuts. But I guess he wasn't a part of your plan, but he was definitely part of God's plan.
Yes. And I'm glad I'm letting
us.
Engikhona nokumnakekela. Engikhona like 100%.
Ungabi nama reservations
and not being ashamed. Because you know there's this stigma, man. I didn't care. Okay, at that moment, so there's a stigma.
Out of wedlock.
You know. So I didn't care because man. I mean, I'm old.
It happens. It's expected.
I mean, we know
exactly.
So it's the consequences.
Exactly. These things they happen.
So biggest So, but
then, because Vele already you were with someone who was serious about you.
Yeah, actually, let me just say this. A week before Mama Mashon, we went to go visit her. And my husband, I actually have a video, but it's mute.
Oh.
He was having a conversation with my mom.
Yeah.
And Mama Zala, manje ngifuna ukuza and manje uzongibiza malini.
Yeah.
My mom, she laughed. She was like, yo, $1 million. And then she was laughing.
Yeah.
And then on our way back, I was like, no, Mina, being serious. But I didn't want to make it formal.
Yeah, so you made it.
Mina, no, you can't ask my mom like that. I mean, we are scene to you write a letter. And then later, like, dude, you know?
Yeah.
So he did have that intention. Yeah. And then he was like, no, okay, yes, after lockdown.
Yeah.
Lockdown.
So it was gonna happen.
It was gonna happen, but it was rushed because if we are vela and angakashadi or angakalotsholanga, then ubiza isibongo sami. So that admin of
he
didn't want that. He was like, you know what, everything that I'm doing now must stop. Let's just focus on this.
Yeah.
And then
I think we've covered everything.
Yes.
Thank you so much for your openness. Thank you for sharing stories about your mom, and without crying, because I thought you were going to cry.
No.
She says no. All right, thank you. I actually learned so much from talking to you, and just, your mom sounds like she was really an amazing mom. And I trust and believe that you're also going to be as amazing to that little precious little boy. He's so beautiful, you guys. I'm going to attach a picture of him. He's so perfect. And I wish you all the best in your marriage, your journey in motherhood, and life in general. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please do show us some love down in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe if you have not. Celebrate your mom while she's still alive. Give her a hug, tell her you love her, spoil her, buy her a gift from Style 013, all of that. Love you guys. Bye.